It's the end of a workday when the teams spread out their plans and begin unpacking 160,000 cans of beans, tomatoes, tuna, sardines, soup, and other foods. More than 40 architecture and engineering firms are competing in Canstruction, a design-build competition at the World Financial Center Winter Garden.
Our project is called Torque for Hunger, and we are basing it, the sculpture is based on the Torque to Lips by the artist Richard Serra, which he makes large metallic curved structures.
Other than full cans of food, only tape, thin layers of masonite, and steel guide wires may be used by the builders, who have plans for sculptures ranging from a suspension bridge to a giant donut. All must be up by the next morning when the Winter Garden reopens and the show will be on public view. Slowly the sculptures rise can by can. Young Sue is this team's leader.
This is the very top level, so as soon as we put a can up here, that's going to be it. So 17 rows of cans.
Are you confident this will stand up?
It'll stand up. I could stand on the top and it would stand up.
Every year, at least one or two of them will fall.
A Canstruction building inspector monitors the teams to make sure that they're following the rules. Many of the teams will work all night, or what might just feel like all night. This team needed help holding up the roof of its model of Beijing's new Central China TV building.
If only it were that easy. Cranberry sauce is rather dense.
Canstruction spokeswoman Leah Suzanne Kaplan says that New York's hunger problem is growing as the economy sinks. Feeding programs and food pantries like City Harvest now help sustain 1 in 4 city residents.
The shelves are bare. They need this desperately. So all the food that's being put together here tonight and all the food that comes in from the public all goes to City Harvest to help replenish the shelves of the food banks and the food pantries, etc.
By the next day, not a can is out of place, and all of the more than 40 sculptures are still standing, including the donut, the Beijing model, and the suspension bridge. In another room, the head of Olympic champion swimmer Michael Phelps seems to rise out of a shining pool. A jury meets to choose the winners. A sculpture modeled on Brancusi's famous muse, A Woman's Dreaming Face, is the favorite. It's made of gold-colored sardine cans. Seafarer wins the award for structural ingenuity. The choice for the Best Meal Award is a giant panda called Canda End Hunger. Darris James was on that team.
The bear is made out of tuna cans, and the bamboo stalks are made out of Amy's Organic soup cans. You can actually push against them and they'll sway. They won't fall down.
Organizers say that in 16 years, 4,500 metric tons of food have been donated to anti-hunger programs through Canstruction. The suggested price of admission for the public is a can of food. Carolyn Weaver, VOA News, New York.